Fellow software developers, I need some tips. I'm currently on the job hunt for my first dev job ever. As a lot of you may know, the job hunt is ruthless. But to those of you who were already able to get into the tech development world, what helped you get there? I'd really love to know so I can apply those same tactics to my search. I look forward to hearing from you. Well, hope I can help you, David. And my friend Simon's tagged me in here to say any advice you can offer. So, I already made it into the tech world 24 years ago. Back then, if you knew what this was, you got a job. The world is very different now. So, I'll do you a quick profile review. I hope it helps. I know you've asked for this help publicly, so I hope you don't mind me making this video. If you want me to take it down, just say so and I will. But hopefully I can give you some help. So a little bit about me. I've been a developer for 24 years. I've also managed international recruitment teams, so I've seen both sides of the fence. I've seen pretty much every mistake you can make, and hopefully I can highlight some of those to you today. So the question is, what job do you want, David? So I'm seeing here technical specialist. Don't know what that means. Certified software developer. Certified for what? I don't know. And this is kind of the principle. It's that if somebody does take the time and open your profile, if you apply for a job, they're trying to compare you to a job specification. Are you in alignment with the required skills, with the nice to have skills? So I don't know what job you want. So hopefully I'll get some information about that as we go through your profile. So let's dig in. So here's your profile. Does this banner image help, or the lack of a banner image? Nope. And it's quite a large piece of screen real estate, and we haven't utilized that, and we could have been telling people this is what you can expect to find within my profile. It's kind of like the front cover to a book, and we do judge books by covers. So at the minute, I don't know what you do. Good profile picture though. Technical specialist at Weave and certified software developer. I don't know what you're certified in. I don't know what you're a technical specialist in. I don't know what job you want. So now you're making me work. I don't like to work. Now consider, as you said, the jobs market is ruthless. So I've probably got hundreds, if not thousands, of applicants for this job. And at the minute, you're making me work to try and understand what you can do. Somebody else is going to make it a lot easier for me. In which case, I'm going to go and look at them. So at the minute, I don't know what you do. So there should be an about section and more things down here to tell me, to unpack this headline, which doesn't tell me much. And the about section, you haven't even got one. So now it's up to me to guess. So you haven't made it clear. I've got to do some work and try and make an assumption. So the only thing I've got to go on right now is your activity. Activity. How's it going, fellow developers? I hope anyone is still looking for a dev job, blah, blah, blah. This doesn't help me. There's nothing here about what you can do. So I'm not going to click and go into every single post, because that's not what a recruiter or an employer would do. They're trying to get a feel for whether it's worth more of my time, i.e. invite you to an interview. Next one. Fellow software developers, I need some tips. I'm currently on the job hunt. And this is the post I'm replying to. But this doesn't really help me. Does anyone else agree with me when I say I didn't really care for HTML and CSS? Probably not a great way to go. But at first, but now they're blah, blah, blah. So HTML and CSS. So I don't know anyone really that's out there going, would really like to find HTML and CSS developers. It's not even just things like JavaScript. It's more, you've got to have the things on top, the bells and whistles. Now, it's before senior developers start getting their knickers in a twist. It is about having the fundamentals of, JavaScript, say, if that was your chosen language. But most people aren't hiring JavaScript developers. They're hiring for a React developer, for a Vue developer, for a Node developer, etc. So to sell, we need the bells and whistles. To be a good coder, we need the fundamentals. And you kind of have to plate spin and do both. But at the minute, I'm all the way through this first page and I have no idea what you do. So then I get down to your experience. Information technology specialist. So HTML and JavaScript. So there's nothing here that would align with the job that I've got. So is it worth more of my time? Not at this moment. 5 years. What did you do there? What did you build? What did you learn? What was the business benefit? What were the challenges? How did you overcome them? What technologies were you using? No idea. So we've got 5 years and 7 months of question mark. University of Utah, web development. What did you learn there? HTML, JavaScript, You got a grade A. So what can you now do? Was it just vanilla JavaScript? Was there anything else? Did you do testing? Did you do, TypeScript? Did you do anything else? At the minute, there's not enough details here. And then at university, what did you do there? Don't know. CSS. So that's 5 years of CSS. Is it really? So this is just a big void. So none of this is working, and we've got a licenses and certifications entry, full stack coding bootcamp. Doing what? Nothing. So there's nothing here that says, hey, jump into an interview with me. Now, even if I liked all the things that I'd seen on your profile so far, I'd go, okay, let's go and explore deeper. Let's go and look at GitHub. Let's go and look at your portfolio. Let's go and look at your projects, etc. Cool. There's nowhere for me to go. So at the minute, all I've got is the fact that you say you're a technical specialist and you went to university and maybe there's some JavaScript. Now, if I had 100 or even 1,000 applicants, are you the best? Do you think this is the most promising profile? How many people am I going to interview for this job? 10 maximum? Would you pick this profile over any others? And that's what we'd have to fix. We need to fix this profile so it speaks to us efficiently and communicates your value offering and also demonstrates your proactivity rather than all the negatives that are going on here in your activity. I need to see you taking what you've learned. Let's say it was just vanilla JavaScript. Now, how are you taking that foundation and progressing? What are you learning next? I want to invest in somebody. And at that junior level, we do have to invest in people. Who are you going to invest in? You invest in those proactive people. And at the minute, there's not enough evidence here. And then if I like it, I want to go and find supporting evidence, GitHub, portfolio, etc. And there's nowhere for me to go. So that's the problem I see. And I think that's why you're being not rejected, but not selected for an interview. Now, secondly, because the first part of this is to fix your profile so that if somebody does take a look, they see your value. And the second part of it is to stop applying in those places like everybody else, just hitting easy apply on LinkedIn and hoping, because then you know you're joining the back of a queue of hundreds, if not thousands of applicants where it's going to be difficult for you to stand out and claim to be the best. So we need to be proactive in how we communicate our value offering, and then we need to be proactive in how we job search. And that's what I teach on my course. If you're interested, take a look at crushing.digital, and there's 3 options for the course or for my value offering. The standard course offers you all the videos and workshops and more. But if you want, and that's $99, a one-time payment. If you want full mentorship from me, it's $1,000, and I teach you everything that's in here, but I actually walk you through it. You get more of my time. You get one-to-ones. And I teach you for at least 16 weeks. And if you don't get a job in 16 weeks, I give you all your money back. And then I still carry on and help you afterwards for free. So, hope that's helpful. If you're not interested in the course, but you're interested in my content, give me a follow. And I'll see you next time. Take it easy.